So I guess now we also can just like go anywhere we want to. And just like chill, I guess. Not that we need to, but we can. I don't think I've ever gone back after getting all the treasures back, so... Going back to the Awakening Wood. It's a very nice place. I love all the flower petals everywhere. You can also see that the thing is covered in the spores now. But yeah, we can just like chill, I guess. Not that we need to, so... I guess one reason to like go back into levels is the results mail, so we can get letters from characters that we haven't seen, or... yeah. Just get some extra special text if we just like keep going back in and out of days. Kinda. I'm probably not gonna do that though. I don't know what the day limit is either, so... I think I messed up, darling. A pickpocket stole a small fortune from me. It's been a nightmare. I'm afraid we're going to have to live lean for a while. Oh. But we can just like farm these extra text boxes as well, if we want to. Also, sheer grubs will actually destroy bridges that we've built, so we can't just like leave them to their own devices, basically. They still get in our way. We just have to basically take them out and rebuild the bridge. Also, this thing is actually what destroys the bridge in this particular stage. This is probably a bad way of fighting it, but that's okay. There really doesn't seem to be anything different here in the Valley of Repose. Post day 30, which is interesting. Just checking a few other of the landing sites, basically. See what's different. But it seems like there's nothing different here. I don't think there's anything different in the Awakening Wood either. But it's still cool to be just looking around back here. Also, I believe there is no, like, crazy day limit for this game. Like, you can just go into the hundreds, I believe. But I don't know if I want to spend that much time. But, like, I'm pretty sure you can. It's also cool to visit the spot we found the Blue Onion, because we don't get to see that for very much time. I liked when we, like, getting to this point in the game where you get to get the Blue Onion is probably my favorite part, just because of how cool it is to go back to a previous area and have this new area to explore. Even if it's only like it's a tiny area, it looks really nice as well, which is why I like it. Yeah, there really doesn't seem to be anything different in the Awakening Wood, which is probably good, because it's a nice area to just grind for Pikmin and spicy and... yeah, mostly spicy sprays and a little bit of bitter spray. It's pretty good. Just a very nice area overall. Also, there was a thing in that corner there. Oh my goodness. I just walked into this little corner over here. And there it was. That's cool. Okay, also in the perplexing pool is this ball bear in the background. Just wandering around with its copies. The small ones. So that's something to be careful of if you get to 30 days, I guess. You're just wandering around enemies that can also recover health if they, even if they die. I don't even know if this is a good idea. I mean, probably not. It's probably better to just take them out with spray. Honestly. Thank you to Holden Wildeman for updating me on a few things that change after day 30. That's bigger now as well. I didn't realize that this grew from a smaller one. That's something I didn't realize. Anyway. But also, for reaching day 30, I believe if we go down to where the Hall of Heroes is... no, the Dream Den. I believe. Maybe? Hang on. Okay, so I actually believe it is actually the Hall of Heroes. So let's head up here then. So specifically, from 30 days from day 1, so 31, 61, 91, etc., there's this enemy over here, which is a unique enemy. No, not seen anywhere else, I believe. There's actually a few spots. Interesting. But it's not even in the Piklopedia. But if we go ahead and take them out... No, don't go to the thing. No, come back. If we take them out, though, they drop a ton of potions. Oh boy, this might be dangerous, because I'm stuck in a loop of drinking. So you might need to be a bit more careful with how you consume the potions, but yeah, that's a cool thing we can do. Get so many. And there's another spot over there, so clearly we can get even more, probably. Which is especially good for the bitter potions, because we really don't get many of those unless we spend a lot of time in the distant spring. It's especially great because we can like glitch this to get multiple from everything, which with spawning that many all at once, you're pretty likely to get. But yeah, that could be a helpful thing if you like do it correctly. But yeah, and it's a unique enemy that you don't get to see anywhere else. But here, on days specifically, like 30 days after day 1, multiples. Yeah, I don't know. Words are hard. I'm fried at this point. But I mean, it's only seen very occasionally, which makes sense for how powerful it is. Let's see if I can do a thing here. Not really. Maybe also... I don't know what I did. But they're like little mite things. I'm dying. Stop. 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 I need to call back my Pikmin. Might be better to do from a distance, but it's like tricky. Gotta throw a lot more Pikmin at it rather than charge at it. But yeah, that's the other thing I need to show for after day 30, basically. Except it's slightly different. It doesn't have it also doesn't have a name in English. It's called Ujudani, which I probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry. But like that's interesting that it's just like this unlogged thing in the Piklopedia. That's super powerful. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I'm gonna die. It's fine, we've got potions to spare. But like, that's super cool. Oh yeah, my allowance doubled, and it's all thanks to my papa. After all, he's a great captain. Ooh. But when in the what is he gonna able to come home, huh? Pretty sure I already read that, but it's very different context in this moment. Can't remember if I read this already or not. Spam? Question mark? Don't we all want friends who will smile when we need a little sunshine in our day? Sure. If you see friends who need a smile, give them your best one. It's good words to live by. Louis, are you eating well? When you were a boy, you were quite skinny, so I made you clean your plate. Be sure to cook suspicious food before eating it. Papa, I'm going to prep school. Mama said that if I don't study hard, I can't become the best me that I can be. Did I write a nice proper mail? Do tell Papa. Hey Papa, I'm so happy Mama's back to normal. Not sure what the reason is. Love, maybe? Anyway, hurry up and come home, and don't forget to bring souvenirs. Daddy, Mama has changed again. She's become nice, like she used to be. She said it's okay if I don't study as much. Is it really okay if I don't work so hard to be perfect? getting some interesting post-game letters. All of the treasure on the list have been found. I see you have, I see a new light, honey. Hocotate Freight is open for business once again. Get right back to work tomorrow. Cool, thank you. Louis, I heard that you completed your task. Congratulations, my little Louis has become an extraordinary man. How about visiting your nana? I've got bug juice. Spam? Hocotate EMAG, number 255. Not just songs, songs of the soul. Rock out to Pick-Pick's greatest hits and get sappy. Dad, today I'm writing on behalf of Bulby. I've been playing fetch with him and he's gotten really good at it. Can't wait to show you soon. Dad, a dog, Bulby, has been acting like a pig. He ate all of our carrots. Have you really been seeing creatures on that planet that look just like Bulby? Who's Bulby? Should I be concerned that there's a Bulborb on Hocotate? I don't know. I love you. Don't keep me waiting any longer. Please come home. I've made a ton of your favorite soup, and it's here waiting for you. P.S. Bring souvenirs. You've said this already. This is the same one as before. I guess that's all of it for the mail. Post-game, I guess. And I guess I don't want you to do any more. Although there probably is more in the main game if you, like, don't complete the story right away. But I'd have to actually, like, waste a lot of days in the main game to get that. Remember the hill near our house, Louis? You didn't like being outside as a kid, so I took you there to learn to love plants. We ate a bug or two as we went. Lovely fall memory. Spam? Do you love bargains? Do you like designer items at cut-rate prices? Then come learn how to pinch a Poco from your favorite Hocotate radio station. Okay, why are we getting this? I don't know. Lately I've been getting a ton of mail from a strange person selling designer items at cut-rate prices. It sounds like a deal. Should I send them your bonus check? No, don't do it! Louis, I sent you some of the preserved bug foods from home. You should share some with your company president. As a kid, bugs loved you so much. Always nibbling. Louis, you've sent absolutely no replies. I'm worried about you. I'd like to come to see you, but I'm so old. All I can do is send you preserved bug foods. And that's gonna probably repeat now. So that's probably the last one in Louis' segment of the game. That being the last portion of the game, I mean. The bit without Louis. How's progress, Olimar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Press CR for a close-up view of the action. Might be saying that because I got no treasures back today. Purposefully. My dearest dear, how are you? Your boss gave me this space email account and told me all about your business trip. Just remember you have a family to think about. Louis, it's been 3 months since you joined our company, and I'm sure you love it. I expect big things from you. Far bigger things than I expect from Olimar. Dang. Papa, no fair, no fair. You snuck off and went on an expedition without me. You have to promise to absolutely positively take me next time. Say it. Say you promise. Olimar, good work so far. I hereby promote you to assistant manager. Press X to divide up work and Y to delegate more to your subordinate leader. Hope all goes smoothly. I think I read that one before, just want to make sure. I probably read this one already. I just took out a call from my loan agent. He has the scariest voice I've ever heard. While you two are dawdling, my life hangs by a thread. I know it's hard out there, but hurry up. Olimar, you're my hero. You've erased half of our debt. Still, things have become a bit dangerous, so I'm going into hiding. Focus on work, and don't slack off. Definitely read this before, but also it's a great tale of woe. Hello, I'm still on the I don't know. from the debt collectors. For the time being, I've decided to live under the bridge. But if they catch me, I don't know what they'll do to me. Some wild animals are nesting under the bridge now. They think I'm their pal or something. My stylish suits are covered in hair. I'm pitiful. But at least they're warm. Well, the animals that adopted me are actually rather cute once you get used to them. Once we get the debt paid off, I might build a refuge for them. What do you think? When you're down, you find out who your true friends are. And I think I finally have. Maybe I'll just fire you two ingrates and hire these nice animals. Today, a group from the government officers paid me a visit. They kicked me out from under the bridge as if I were trash. The animals left. I have nowhere left to turn. I found some tasty grass today. It was the first time in a while that I could eat until I was full. I've become one heck of a grass and root chef. Maybe I'll write a book. Dad, Mum is not fair. She said that this month I don't get any allowance. And there's this game I really want to buy. She said I'd get more money when you get back. Go back. Hurry. Today, as I cleaned the bedroom, I found a little cash tucked away. I spent it on something nice. I found that journal you scribbled in too. Don't worry, I didn't read it. Dad! Thank you so much. Mum has given me an allowance again. She had this huge smile when she gave it to me too. You had a ton stashed away, didn't you? Rest in peace, Olimar. Today, I just missed getting nabbed by the debt collectors. I was able to escape them thanks to my all-grass diet. You should try it too. I think the game's just rubbing it in that I haven't done the repaid the debt yet in 20 days. This is my third file that I started since I started doing this playthrough. It's fine. All day, every day, it's the same old thing. Dodge debt collectors. I can't take it. My pleasantly plump face has gotten, deathly skinny. Hurry up and collect treasures. I'm very tempted to still beat this third file. I beat the second file, so I mean, I have to now. It's day 21. I'm 21 days in, I can't stop now. I haven't paid the debt back yet, but it's fine. And that's the last one in the sequence. We'll probably just repeat until we repay the debt, so... Also, not sure if we got all of these messages. I think they're based on, like, repayment of the debt progress. So this is at 80%. Olimar, you'll soon be promoted to manager. Only a small bit of the debt remains. You've done great. As have I. No one dodges debt collectors like I do. I'm a pro. Today, I tried building a small room at the top of a tree. It reminded me of my younger days when I lived in a little shed. Those memories helped make this bearable. Don't know what caused this, it just like continued, I guess. Because I'm close to 100%, maybe? It's still ain't any 80%, so... 87. 90% of debt recovered. Look at that. Only a bit of debt remains. If you two dolts can gather treasures with such ease, I figure I could find boatloads down there. I'll have to think about this. Good foreshadowing of him actually dropping in. All is well. I'll soon be able to bid farewell to this fugitive lifestyle. It's strange, but I think I may miss it a little. It feels good to survive. Incredible hardships. He's very determined now. I have a regrettable message. I have been caught. If I don't pay off the company debt right away, I'm to be sent off to Hoketate Swamp. It's bleak here. Hurry. Not Hoketate Swamp. Olimar, come back to Hocotate right away. I need you to be held hostage in my place. I'm going to search for treasure. Hurry up. Just getting one treasure back every day, and it seems to be different, so I don't know. Olimar, you're as slow as molasses. Effective now. I'm reducing you to a bottom rung employee until you get back on pace. Lately, Louis has held more promise. Dang. Olimar, hurry it up. I'm at the end of my rope. If you get this debt repaid for me, I'll pay you any bonus you want. And promote you. And buy you a new suit. Anything. Sure. Will my life end in a place like this? No, I won't die. Olimar, I believe in you. Hurry up and get this debt repaid. Oh, how I wish I were there to oversee this project. I'm at 99% currently. Point like 17. 18. I wonder how many days have gone by since I was captured by the debt collectors. Olimar, Louis, I'm almost done for. Repay debt, please. Maybe I've edged him for long enough. Maybe. Something I never thought I'd say. There you go, President. It's all cleaned up. I don't think there's anything else to note though, so... But he's finally happy. Yeah, that's a little bit different. Just a little bit. Also nice. I mean, it's bad, but also nice. Yeah, 30-something days makes quite a difference in Pikmin population. Somehow a similar amount of time, though. Somehow. He shall go! 35 days in. Oh, I still want to beat this third file, though. But that, yeah, I'm done with extra, the secret special president story, I guess, is done here. I'm gonna sleep now. So when you run out of Pikmin, it does just kick you out of the cave. And you can't continue. One thing I don't think I noted during my playthrough, because I forgot, basically, and because I haven't played much in a while, but I'm pretty sure when you clear an area of all of its treasures, it becomes like an area to just like grow your Pikmin population. It like changes a little bit. It might just be like the days changing things, I'm not sure. But it's also good to just like go back to places you've already been, basically, and grow your Pikmin population a bunch. And get berries, of course, because those are also really good. But like, there's a whole bunch of good stuff for us here. I believe some of these flowers are actually going to be pretty big as well. There's also new berries up here now. So like, there's so many things that change if you go back to them that I probably should have gone back for, but I had a pretty good run, so I didn't really need to. There they are. Look at him. This is why... This is why I love Pikmin 2, basically. It's so different because of the way it does, like, treasures rather than ship parts, I guess. I mean, there's not really much time limit because we can just do whatever we want for as much time as we need. It's so good. Also, I probably want to actually get these going to better places than they are currently going. I've just got, like, whites and purples out at the moment, which is why it's being difficult, basically. Oh my goodness, it just pushed that thing. Definitely want to get the colored ones, big ones. The 10s and 20s, you really want to get back to the right colored onions to get double back. Oh, I think I'm just gonna... I don't know. I was trying to do a different thing, but anyway, I forget how to... I keep doing the wrong thing. How do I do it? Is it just like... No. I completely forget how to do this. It's fine. There we go. Tap the right stick, that's the one. Ah! I'm not a Pikmin! I'm not a pellet! It is cool just like revisiting places though. And I got a whole bunch of potions this day, even though I used a few. Just because I don't know. Get to appreciate the look of the onions as well. I like that they move to your main base. But I also like when you find them out in the wild as well. It's pretty cool. Can't remember if I actually got the low effort end of day theme. Because usually when you do nothing, get no treasures, that just plays that. Look at that, over 100 new Pikmin today, and I didn't even go after enemies basically. I mean, there was a few at the start, but like, other than that. Oh my goodness, you can actually get the oh my goodness, stop scaring my Pikmin. You can actually get the bug egg here. Which if you crush a bug egg with the purple Pikmin, kills them all, but also there's so much stuff everywhere. Doesn't seem like the tundra changes a lot with time, but that's okay. Also, I love that we can still see Louis' imprint in the snow here. Seems like the only thing that changes when we leave and come back is just the enemies respawning. Which is why I usually try to get everything in an area before moving on. Also, I kind of want to see what happens if the captains get into a horrible accident. Probably best to put the Pikmin away for that. Oh no, the captains. Not the captains. I don't know how that managed to hurt itself. Anyway. I don't think we're gonna make it. President is down. It'd probably say Louis is down if it was also Louis, so... When a captain is gone, it's just one captain on their own. So it's good to, like, not lose that. Olimar is down. And if both captains are gone... They just gotta retreat. Probably leaving any Pikmin behind that we don't look after by putting away. I don't think I've ever seen that cutscene before, actually. It's too dangerous to go down without any Pikmin. I was really hoping you could, and it was just gonna be like nothingness, but you do need Pikmin. Also, I killed Olimar, and now, because the president was trying to not get into a fight, but now that we've switched characters, he's just running in circles on his own. I'm not doing anything. This is kind of great, though. Oh, there we go. He stopped. Let me, whistle this Pikmin, I guess? I don't know. I just want to see what happens if we leave, basically. Especially with one captain dead. We just go, I guess. But what happens to the captain? Is Olimar still dead? Also, what happens if we die in a cave? I really want to know that. Also, Olimar's back. Oh, but he's dead. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Oh, that seems bad. I'm gonna go back to the cave and die now. Oh no, President. Get out of the way, President. No. No. Move. Well. I tried to warn him. President is down. I mean, it's probably the same thing as dying on the surface, I just wanted to know. There's so many things you just, like, never check. Also, any Pikmin that we had are gone. I'll save. Should I? I don't know, it's gonna save automatically, probably. No matter what I do with other stuff. Back to the surface, where everyone's dead. This is too funny to me. Yeah, it's the same cutscene, cool. Also, it's very tempting to cause Pikmin extinction, so, nothing's happening. Don't worry about it. also never saw this thing attack anything because I was usually trying to kill it. Also, if you have both captains out there, but actually both try to punch things together, which is interesting. Pikmin exterminate. Pikmin extinction. I can't read because the text is weird. But anyway. Pretty similar to just losing your captains. We just have to leave the planet. Okay, and now returning to the planet with no Pikmin. We get one extra seed to make up for all the losses. Start from scratch, basically. Which, I mean, is kind of cool because it means like it's a kind of a fresh Pikmin experience. I don't know. I just feel like a roguelike or roguelite Pikmin game would be interesting. Disaster averted. All your Pikmin were wiped out yesterday, but the onion just released a seed. If Pikmin were machines, they could simply be repaired, but this single Pikmin is a precious rarity. I advise you to take better care of it. And of course the pluckaphone helps with growing your numbers back up again, because you can call them out of the ground. Of course you can also let them sit in the ground for a while to let them bloom. There they go, blooming after 2 segments of the day. So it does take a while for them to actually bloom, but it's actually cool to see in real time as they do it, so. And I think if you leave them overnight, they actually will be flowered by morning, so. Although I can't verify that right at this moment, so I take that with a grain of salt. It's still probably better to pluck them before sunset because you still have to pluck them the next day otherwise, which can take up valuable time. And there we go, after another 2 segments of the day, they're blooming into flowers. Pretty cool. It's not the most necessary thing to just like grow flowers for like that, because there's nectar obviously, but still cool nonetheless. It's probably better to pick a better location for growing a Pikmin back again. Probably the Awakening Wood is the best way to go. If you ever get a Pikmin extinction, that is. Not that I would think that would happen in a normal playthrough. But I don't know. Nice. That was worth a lot more than I thought it was. The tail of the enemy got all those, apparently. And it drops 2 10 pellets up with it as well, so that one's worth a lot more than I realized. And also to correct myself again, leaving a Pikmin overnight might actually be pretty good because if you have the pluckaphone, you can just pluck them anyway by just whistling them. So it's better late game probably than earlier in the game. Which is probably the time when you would like it the most, so if you ever need to rebuild your numbers. And no, they don't bloom overnight. That's good to know. I think this thing's here every day, which is worth a lot. Just gotta be careful with leaf Pikmin. What just happened there? Did you see that? That just popped in from nowhere. Just like how satisfying it is that berries like arriving in this way. Could watch this on loop for a while. Also, I managed to kill the Boardman in the opening! I don't know why I've never thought to just like sit up here and wait, because I don't think you have to be down there. Just watch the Pikmin from so far away. Also, this is weird. I took an extra day, and now there's just a whole bunch of things here on day 3. That's interesting. I'll just grab all that, I guess. The red liquid you see before you, that is the most orange thing I've ever seen. Or yellow. How is that the red? I think it's just the floor that I'm currently on is usually a little bit more dark and, like, colored. So it makes the potion look weird. Anyway. I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm gonna try. There isn't enough time, and I think it's gonna drop into the water if it went down another layer. I've gotta call him back as well, so... Get across! Swim! Swim! Yeah, probably don't do that. Day 7 is when the mold grows for the first time. Yep, that's in the water. You can get it down a fair way, though. It's very ominous doing Glutton's Kitchen without the light upgrade from the Valley of Repose. Because you can technically do this a lot earlier than I did. And it's so dark. Probably good, though. Makes it different. I have no idea what those Pikmin are trying to achieve. They're just in the wall. Man, I don't like that the ball bears can regenerate health after they die. Not that I've had a problem with that, but like, it's not good that just seeing that go up. I know that one day it's gonna be going back, and it's not gonna make it. It's just gonna get my Pikmin that are carrying it back. Also, just looking at the map here in the dungeons, it doesn't show you all the map until you've explored it all, which is probably how it figures out the path for Pikmin to take back to the base, which might be good to know. Never mind, they're going into the darkness. And I haven't apparently have explored that whole area. Cool, never mind, I don't know. I guess this final floor is just lit up for us, which is nice. We can see... Also, no. Stuff put in the bread bog holes do stay around. Also, they'd look at the rings of Pikmin. That's awesome. But no, that doesn't overwrite the stuff in the holes, which is good. Maybe in an earlier version it does, and I just remembering stuff weird. But, I don't know. That's also cool that we can just get it all exploding out at once, though. Might have to start doing that in the future. It's McCam! McDonut. McStopped by egg. McRubber? I don't know. This is silly. Anyway, silly's good though. Perfect. I'm gonna have to do so much plucking. So many seeds. You don't really get to get a whole ton there, but it's still cool to see a whole bunch of seeds all at once. Also, this transported back sideways for some reason. Slanted. I am a berry. Take me home to Berryland. Nope, there I go. That's fine. I'm now sitting here trying to bet on which Pikmin's gonna give up first. I don't think it's either of them now that the berries have grown, but anyway. It was just gonna be interesting to see which one would actually get too far away from the plant to get it. Ooh, and the right side loses because it didn't get back to the thing. Ah, that was way more entertaining than it should have been. Also, I know I lost a lot of blues to this fight here quickly, just because I could, I don't know. But also, it was very satisfying getting all the pellets all at once. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Rest in peace to the blues, though. Also, I don't know if we ever saw this, but this creature just ate one of my white Pikmin. Intriguing! The creature showed symptoms of poisoning. No, we did see this, didn't we? After consuming the white Pikmin. Perhaps white Pikmin excrete a poisonous substance when chewed. How fascinating. It's a shame about my white Pikmin, though. These are just basic enemies that respawn every day for some reason. It's him! This is what they meant when they say him. Just you can't think of anything else now. That's stuck forever now. The submerged castle is also really scary without the light upgrade. Just in the darkness. And yes, the water wraith does still spawn even after it's defeated. Terrifying. It does take like 5 minutes per floor for it to actually spawn in there. So it's unlikely that you'll run into it again, unless you're like really struggling, I guess. I don't know. But if you're just going through, it's fine. Also, it's on the other side of a gate. Can it not get me because it's on the other side of the gate? I just want to talk. I just want to talk to him. I can hear it crushing things, I think. Also, this music is like the horrors, basically. Everyone remembers the submerged castle for a reason. It is scary. Also, it can be quite useful to actually look from above with the camera. I don't think I did this like ever because I find it more annoying. But it's useful to actually like see where you're aiming at and like see the rooms around you like this. But I also like being able to see far away from you as well. Also, apparently you can refight the water wraith. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Turns out it's still here if you come back to the final level and go to that egg in the middle. I'm leaving. You know? Blue Pikmin, what are you doing? Blue Pikmin, what are you doing? You're rotating the thing, but you just go off the edge. You're so close. How? What did you do? There we go. Look at all the purple Pikmin. Also, I found that if you get to this dungeon here, the Hall of Heroes, mid-air, it plays a cutscene but stops both captains just in the middle of the air, and it's kind of great. Also, it's very satisfying to get the bugs in the eggs. Just spread them all out at once. So, in the Hall of Heroes, and I think probably the Cavern of Chaos, there's a floor with two... what's it called? It's Emperor Bulblaxes. And I found out something about them which I probably already had seen before, but I forgot about. Also, you've got to be kidding me. Just gonna do that. But they can actually do something if you don't take them out right away, or freeze them. Which is what I want to show now. This is only encounterable in places where there are two of them in the same room, basically. In the same floor. So, let's wake one up. Okay. And then... if I get lucky enough, I guess. Please, do the thing. Come on, you can do it. You're going back to sleep. Get over here. Might take me a few attempts to actually get him to do it, though. Unfortunately for me. Nope, there we go. They roar, which scares your Pikmin, but also wakes up any other Emperor Bulblaxes on the floor. making them at least wander around a bit. So yeah, that can be quite bad. Also, apparently it's another recommended way of getting purple Pikmin is to get to the 8th sublevel in the subterranean complex, because there's a few purple candy pop buds here, violet candy pop buds here. There's 3 on this floor. You'll probably have to like run past a whole bunch of the enemies. So as long as you're quick, you should be fine, but yeah, this could be a good way to get lots of purple Pikmin. Also, apparently, what's it called? What are they actually called? I always forget. Mamuta, when they stomp Pikmin to the ground, the Pikmin can become leaves again? They didn't, like, these were flowers before, but then they started going into leaves, which is weird. And now they're budding again. I guess it just cycles through, which is really weird. It's a bit like that one level in the challenge mode in Pikmin 1, where it cycles through the different stages of Pikmin, and then like, even making them disappear and then loop again. That's interesting. I sleep among the flowers. There they all go to flowers. That's kind of great. Kind of great. Very great. Love that. I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now. Yeah. You know. Oh, that's bad. This guy's stuck in a pipe, but he can still throw bombs out at us. What is this? No way. Crazy. I love that this pencil just says Nintendo 64. It's so nice. Also, I just like that I got into this loop of going around this snowball orb and just going in circles. This is way more amusing to me than it should be. So I think when fighting the Titan Weevil, it's probably best to use the yellows first to take out the electric weapon. And then also blues can just sit there because they can't get affected by anything. But that's the other thing, is I think that blues are probably the way to go after that. Because then all the rest of the Pikmin can hide. And they'll probably get splashed with water, which is the only other thing we need to be careful of, basically, for the most part. At least when trying to keep a Pikmin alive separately. But then when the water is spraying, we only need to worry about one group of Pikmin. That being the one that we're trying to keep separate. The group that we fight with, we can just keep. We don't need to worry about as much when it's spraying water. I also think it's better to not freeze it while you're trying to break stuff off of it. And while it's trying to attack you later on, it's good to also just have your Pikmin keep fighting it while you're keeping your other Pikmin protected, basically. When we get to the water phase, that is. Because it just works a lot better overall. It's already smoking. The water! Okay, that's yellow done. Just need to make sure that they're safe. And get these over there. Blue, you're on the wrong side. It's a really good boss. Really cool. Good use of like all the elements and the enemies. Since this is a Dweevil after all. But now's a good opportunity while it's shooting water at our other group to just take out the other things. Just make sure they don't get splashed. And then we just take out the last thing, nice and easily. Callback Pikmin though, you really need to make sure you keep an eye on these Pikmin, is the thing. You can't go too crazy, but if you can get a few Pikmin onto it... Oh boy. It's still good to get them to fight it while it's busy. Then, of course, there's just the last one, which will be nice and easy. I say that, I still feel like I had an awful fight of this, but of course then there's the last phase where we can take out our revenge. Let's get him. Don't think it can even do anything to us, as far as I know. It could, but I don't know. Pretty sure it's just catharsis for everything else we do in the entire game. Nice. Captain looks like the president looks like he's about to cry. Don't cry, the president. Did they just pull that out of the ground? I think they did. So yeah. Yeah, this is a really great game to play again. I could play this a bunch of times, but 3 is probably the most I want to do for the moment. This is like my 5th time beating the game, and 3 of them being this playthrough project. It deserves a lot of respect, I think. Even if it does do some crazy stuff towards the end of the game that you definitely want to reset on floors that you have a lot of trouble with. It's definitely just part of the experience, so... But it's so good. So fun. And now I can compare all 3 runs that I just did, basically. Ah, this one was so long and painful, basically. I don't know what happened this run. I got a lot more potions, but I used, like, so many. But, like, yeah, it's different every time you play, basically. Sometimes you get really lucky with the floors, and sometimes you really don't. That one was the fastest, but I took the most days. That's wild. I probably spent like several days grinding too. Although I'd spent less grinding towards the end, so... because I had a bunch of potions from other stuff. So like doing a lot of days can get you a lot more potions than just like doing... like longer days. Where you grind like from berries. Just like more days that you get from eggs is what you want, possibly. But I don't know. You might just get lucky with different other things. I don't know. Also, just as a side thing, now that I've done these 3 files, the funds total is like really close between these 3. I mean, if you're only ever getting the treasures and bugs from each floor, I guess it would come to a similar result, but like, it's really close. Crazy.